Welcome back everybody to Mafia the Old Country. So this is going likely to be the second to last episode on this game we'll do as far as this free ride update goes. And yeah, this is likely the last car in this game that we're going to be unlocking as well. We looked at this in the previous episode. So yeah, the reason why I feel like it is the last one is that it says 16 out of 16 on the garage where you go to buy and choose your cars. So yeah, does feel like that is going to be the last one. So yeah, we're going to be doing this last road sprint race, cross country run, 51 checkpoints. It's the second longest race in the game. The next longest will be the time trial that we'll do in the next episode, which will be the last race. So yeah, pretty long race. So yeah, we are going to try it out in this one, because obviously we haven't tried out a race in this car, I do not believe. So let's trundle our way there. But yeah, as per usual, well, I say as per usual, like in the last episode, we are not going to go in first person for this car because it is very much lacking in visibility, just due to the design of it. You know, small windows, enclosed cabin and such. So yeah, not going to go in interior mode for this one. And for the last time trial, I might well just pick one of my favourite cars to drive, because obviously we have already used this in a time trial already, but we haven't used it in a race. So let's see what we can do with it.
Drive like you did in the Targa.
Oh, I'll try. So yeah, that's the route, and there you go. 51 checkpoints, 3 opponents, racing class. So let's see. Would be interesting if we could unlock different kinds of classes. Obviously there aren't that many, I don't believe, but still would be interesting. I think it would be pretty funny to drive those massive trucks, for instance, down one of these routes. Yeah, definitely seem to have a speed advantage over these guys. Whether or not we're going to be as controlled is another thing entirely. Very narrow. Struggling to find a way past. Come on, get into gear. So yeah, as I showed in the previous episode, this does only have 3 gears to work with, but it's quickest in terms of top end speed, despite not having the most power, but it has the top end speed purely because of the aerodynamic efficiency of the car. Oh dear. That's not gone well. Didn't lose a huge amount of time though, because thankfully we are quite quick. First place is quite far ahead by the looks of things. Ah. Ow. Excuse me. You can see that I'm there, so why you... I'm going in reverse for a little bit now, because we can't get around. This is the problem I found with the car in the previous episode, is that it is wider, longer than the track is wide, so when you do spin out it is very difficult to get the car back in the right direction. Oh dear, did not see that rock. And the trees are invincible, I forgot about that. Cars definitely took a bit of a battering this race. He's second, but first place is probably far and away gone. Kind of been tripping over each other, I guess. Oh dear, nearly had a car hat then. Nope, first is in sight. They're not that far ahead of second. Ah, the rear end grip on this is not that great. I know it says it has grip in terms of the stats, but I'm quite frankly not seeing it. I don't know what the hell happened there with the game. It slightly glitched out. With a frame drop or something happened. Yeah, as first races go, this is not working out all that well. Do I still time to gain back some time and hopefully a position or two? Yeah, this is a car that is quite tricky to drive. Has the stats on its side and certainly has the top end speed, but yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. That went wrong. That went spectacularly wrong. Yeah, it just loses grip in no time at all. This isn't even all that powerful. Right, we'll use, obviously we're not going to get anywhere above 4th place now, so we'll just use this as a bit of a sightseeing trip to see where we are going to be going when we are in a better position. Yeah, that went pretty disastrously, unfortunately, but it is the first time driving this car in a racing scenario. Obviously, the last time we used it was in a time trial, and yeah, obviously I've not been on that course before either, so yeah, but still, undoubtedly a tricky car to drive, and that is a tricky course as well, especially since a large portions of it, there's no way around the other opponents at all, due to how skinny the course is for a large portion of it, so yeah, let's see if we can do better though. As per usual though, we'll only give a race 3 shots, and then we'll just take whatever we get at the end of it. other issue with this car is the fact that the second gear, sorry, isn't very hill friendly. Drift overtake though. Oh, goddamn tree again. Come on, I haven't lost too much time. Well, the rock didn't hinder us as much this time around, thankfully. Very wary about unleashing the power in this car, because as soon as you shift it into second, you do leapfrog at several miles an hour, and then, well, several kilometers an hour given the speedometer, but yeah, it leapfrogs, and then suddenly you've got the ability to get up to more than 120 kilometers an hour, and it's just very scary in that regard, especially with a car with these kind of tyres and very archaic suspension and poor brakes. So you'll see it now. Going to second, leapfrogs. Suddenly you've got way more speed than you had before. Oh dear. Someone else has had an accident. So even the AI can make a mistake. I think that's one of the first mistakes I've seen them do, to be honest. Oh, they're cutting the corner as well. I thought they wouldn't do that, but clearly it's a considered shortcut. Oh dear. No idea what I hit there. I think it might have been the edge of the bridge. That's gone wrong. Well, that's gone very wrong. Do a 3-point turn in this car is nigh impossible. Ah, balls. Yeah, we've lost this one as well. We'll throw the race. It'll make us restart if we go backwards long enough. Yeah, this car's tricky to drive, there's no doubt about that, and it's not helped by the length of it. Cool. Right, try it one more time. We did have a bit of luck with one of the AI making a mistake, but obviously then we made an even worse mistake for them to be able to regain that position on us. So yeah, would probably recommend going with a smaller car, not necessarily less powerful, just a smaller one, because obviously this course is extremely narrow at times. You can see how much bigger we are in comparison to the competition. So yeah. And then on the braking we lose control, and that does not help either. This car is frustrating me. It tells us it's got, you know, all the grip in the world in terms of the stats. It's full on everything, acceleration, grip and braking, and yet the brakes are very sensitive in terms of whether or not they'll keep you in control. The grip is very temperamental as well, especially at the rear. Yes, it's definitely got the acceleration, but that's about it. There it goes again. Right, we're going to try a different car. This one is annoying me. I like the look of it. I like the fact that it's the first car that we've had that is close canopy. But for these kind of surfaces and such, it's just not suitable whatsoever. So we'll give one car one shot, another car one single shot, and then we'll end the episode there. Yeah, would not recommend using that car at all on this race. Unfortunately, it's just not that great. It's all right for the the more hard surface courses, but for the kind of dirt roads there and some of the really rather extremely unpaved courses, it's just not good at all. Right, we'll have to go all the way back. I know exactly which one we're going to go for, and it's not as powerful, but it's got those knobbly tyres on it, which is quite frankly perfect for off-roading. And even though it's not got a huge amount of power, it should be quick enough, so there we go. Which way are we going? Turn around. Yeah, nowhere near as powerful, nowhere near as quick at the top end, but I feel more confident in the power that it does have. And I feel more confident that I can use what power it has as well. As you can see, the tyres are far more suitable for these kind of surfaces. There might not be any real thicker in terms of width, but it's just the grip. It's just a different, type of tyre that it has that looks like it's going to be much better. So yeah, let's hopefully hope that we'll do better here with this one. They're going to have the advantage in terms of power though, by the looks of things. Definitely going to have to work the gearbox a lot more this time around to get the most out of this. So yeah, nowhere near as speedy, but definitely a more tactical race with this car. But still got the capability of spinning out. But we were coming down from quite a high rate of speed there, so I'll forgive it for that one. This is much more controllable and more of the kind of speeds that we should... Oh, what the hell's gone on here? Somehow a car has sunk through the ground. First time I've seen that happen. By side is probably not wise. Yeah, much more controlled under braking. I know we span it out the once, but under that braking scenario there, just there, not that corner, the previous car would have easily span out. You can just see how much better the handling this is. I don't care what the stats say. This just has that bit extra control. Especially when you are taking evasive maneuvers or sudden braking or anything like that. Whether or not it's the absolute ideal car to use on this race is another matter entirely, but it's definitely better than the last one. Oh dear, that was my fault, not the car's. Seems to be noticeably less understeer with this car as well, which probably is because there's nowhere near as much weight up front. Gaining. Shortcut. Yes. Fast, fast. A few more checkpoints. Oh dear. They've got that extra speed though, so they're all over my back end. But we did it regardless. So yes, this car 1000% better than the blue one, especially when it comes to a course like this. That helps us give us a 3,000 denarii reward. And yeah, I think it's about 20 odd seconds quicker than the previous car as well for the final time. So yeah, much better car to choose from. No, it's not as quick, so it's not as exhilarating, I guess you could say, but it's more controlled. It's better when you need to suddenly do a braking maneuver or, you know, turn quickly or anything like that. Noticeably less understeer for most of the time as well, and yeah, just a more easier car to drive. No, it's nowhere near as quick at the top end, but quite frankly, how often are you going to be getting up to 116 mile an hour on a course like that? Not much. So yeah, much better vehicle, and yeah, sorry it took as long as it did there to get around to finally completing that race, but yeah, that car beforehand was a little bit of a handful, to say the least. Nonetheless, so thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, which will be the final race for these Mafia Mafia episodes, and it will be the longest race in the game, which is a 56 checkpoint long time trial called Uphill Battle. So yeah, looks like quite the challenging course there, and that's 5 more checkpoints than the one we just did. So yeah, that's going to be quite the challenge, I believe, but regardless, it should be pretty fun. Not 100% sure what car I'll choose, but it might well be this one, because yeah, it's one of my favourites. It's the one that's been the most consistent out of the cars that I've chosen, and given it's an uphill battle, even though it doesn't have all that kind of power, it should be more controllable, especially when you're coming back down. Because if you're going uphill, you're going to come back down at some point. So yeah, but I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.